To make a polar bear, we need a paper plate, some black and white paper, or you can use another paper plate to cut out the rest of your parts if you want, a black marker, scissors, glue, and 4 different size circles to trace to make our parts for our polar bear. For my circle shapes, I'm using a cup. This is going to be my largest circle. I have a cover that fits inside. You need something a little bit smaller. These 2 pieces will make his ears. Then I'm going to use the bottom of the cup to make the outer part of his eyes and his nose, and just a soda cap to make the inner parts. So 4 different size circles to cut out. I'm using 3 paper plates for all my white pieces, but you could use white construction paper or printer paper as well. Or you could use any color paper and just paint it if you want. Put 1 plate aside. That's going to be your polar bear's face. And then you're going to make 2 of your largest circles on your white paper or plates for the outer parts of his ears. Make those circles and cut them out. I'm just going to line my 2 plates up. Trace around. And that is going to be the outside part of his ears. Since I'm using my paper plate for this, I'm also going to use my smaller piece that I'm using for his eyes. And I'm going to also do that circle on the same piece of paper, or the plate in my case, for the outer parts of his eyes. So I'm going to cut 2 large circles and 2 of the smaller circles out of white paper. Once you have your 2 larger and 2 smaller circles cut out of your white, put them aside. And then it's time to take the piece that was the second largest, the one that fit inside your largest circle, and your black paper, and you're going to make 2 circles on your black paper to go inside the polar bear's ears. And then you're going to take your smallest circle, and that can be a soda cap, a glue stick is about the right size, whichever you want, and trace that and cut out 2 of your smallest and your medium-sized circles out of black. Once you have your 4 black circles cut out, you can glue the pieces together. So you're going to take your largest white circle and glue the largest of your black circles right in the middle. You do that for both. These are going to be his ears. And then you're going to take your smaller white circles and you're going to put your smaller black circles right in the middle of that as well. And those are going to be his eyes. Now we need 1 more black circle for his nose. So I use the same size as I did for the outer part of his eyes. For the white for his eyes, I cut another circle of black for his nose. But you could make his nose any size you'd like. So cut out 1 more circle of black for his nose. Once you've glued your ears and eyes together and cut out his nose, it's time to assemble the polar bear. So you're going to take your paper plate and you're going to turn it upside down. And then you're going to take his ears and you're going to glue 1 ear behind this side and 1 ear behind this side. You're going to space them. You might want to lay them out first so that you can space them and see where everything is going to go before you actually glue. You could use tape if you want to hold them still. Then you're going to put an eye and another eye. And you're going to give him his nose. And you're going to glue all those pieces on, and then we're going to draw on his mouth. Once your eyes, ears, and nose are all glued on and your glue is dry, it's time to draw on his mouth. And to draw his mouth, all you need to do is draw a straight line from the middle of his nose down to the bottom of the plate where the ridges start, and then curve 1 line this way on the plate and 1 line that way on the plate. And your polar bear has a mouth. And there you go. You made a polar bear out of black and white paper, all pretty much circles. Make as many polar bears as you'd like. Send us photos. If you want to make different color bears, they don't all have to be white. Have fun with it. Be creative.